And now we're going to wiggle our way to our optimistic inquiries. Wiggle our way to the Q&A.
Ooh.
Wiggle our way to the Q&A. I was doing some research on the Oscars. I'm feeling fancy.
All right. Sweet.
Sweet.
All right. The topic for this week is, what are breweries doing in the digital world to stand out? Did you know that craft breweries are not only winning over beer enthusiasts with their delicious beers, but also with their digital marketing strategies?
Yeah, craft beers across the globe are using social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to stand out in this crowded industry, showcasing their unique brewing techniques and the creative process behind their beers. These breweries are able to engage with their target audience on a whole different level, and I think that what you kind of summarized really quick in there that needs maybe a little extra punch. People love seeing behind the scenes, right? Showing what you're doing.
The better.
Yeah, like we're also hitting a new wave of social media where literally the more raw the better. Like, people are liking seeing much more genuine, less edited content. And think about that. Like, as long as you're okay with being that vulnerable, it actually makes it a lot easier on you. You don't have to do nearly the amount of editing, and that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, for sure. Less time. More time to do what you love rather than spending it on the tedious, perhaps, tasks.
Yeah.
So, through the captivating photos and or videos, craft breweries are able to tell a visual story, right? You get to see the action. It's taking beer enthusiasts on that journey with you, from the hops to the glass, malts to the barrel, whatever. But it's not just about pretty pictures and interactive videos. Craft breweries are also leveraging the power of hashtags to amplify their reach and connect with beer lovers worldwide, right? Get out of your bubble. How do you get into, an international sales? Well, you got to reach a global audience if that's something that you want to do.
Yeah, that's what you're going for. By using popular related hashtags like craft beer and beer lover, breweries are able to tap into existing communities and expand their reach beyond their local markets.
Yeah.
Because that's the goal, right? Like, it doesn't have to stop there, but that's the goal of the market, right? You're trying to market to grow, right? Like, if you already have people coming into the doors, those are your best people you want to be hitting and marketing to, which is where you have stuff up on your walls. You have like your crew talking about stuff. You're making a lot of buzz around different events as they're going on.
For sure.
But if you're trying to bring people in, you don't need to tap into the same audience that you have. Now you're letting them know to get them back in the door. But in general, like, hashtags and these type of things are looking to grow your audience. And get them out, spread the word to the world. You can also like niche it in a bit more. Instead of just like beer lovers, maybe it's Denver beer lovers or whatever your city beer lovers is, which is going to put you in a little bit more of a niche audience in a less competitive space.
For sure.
And then they're also partnering with bloggers and influencers on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTubers. And those people are helping, push brands, talk about your merch, talk about what's going on, hit a new audience that, maybe they might not show up, in a week, but if someone's planning a trip to your city, if they saw it on with other influencer talking about it, they hit that save button, and next time they're coming to the area, they're already going to think about you as kind of different, because there's not a lot of breweries really leveraging the presence of social media as well as it could be with like the influencers. And so when people see it, they're like, damn, you must be doing pretty good. If I saw
get it,
you,
right?
whatever.
Like,
yeah. So.
I know when I travel, I'm looking for that like easy button.
Yeah,
right?
there's a lot to process when you're traveling.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things I want to do, but I only have so much amount of time. But I think that's a whole segment in and of itself. So for those breweries that are doing this, right, they understand that in today's digital age, standing out is more important, obviously, than ever before. I mean, that's why they're using digital marketing to not only showcase their exceptional beers, but also to build that brand loyalty and connect with their customers on a personal level. right? It's definitely, we talk about, are you listening? You know, do you know what your audience likes? That's a big part of it, right? And a whole other realm of interacting with the people that are coming through your doors. You know, it's not just about the recurring, right? You got to have those new people stepping foot inside the door as well.
Yeah.
So the next time, beer lovers, you're scrolling through your social media feed, keep an eye out for these craft breweries that are doing the digital marketing or looking to do it, and the incredible beers that they create.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we hear it all the time, people being like, oh, do I really need to? What's the return on investment? And it's such a hard question to answer. And I know, like, as people that own a marketing company for the craft beer space, like, that's not the answer you want to hear. Right. But when you go to a festival and you bust out all your sunglass swag, what's your return on investment on that? You don't know. That's why marketing's hard to get that actual ROI on.
Right.
But what you have to remember is if you don't put anything out and nobody knows about it, nobody's going to show up except for maybe the people that are in your doors every Saturday, which is great.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But that's not necessarily, that's not going to make your event boom. And so you really do need it. And you need to be like, follow the pages that you like and you think you're a bit unique, but try to put your own twist on it.
Yes.
Try to be a little bit more
unique.
Get
your brand in there.
Get your brand, get your style, get your passions in there. Like, it's a fun place to be creative. And I know a lot of people that own breweries are brewers. Hit that hard. I feel like a lot of places really don't hit that as hard as, like, they could. And it's so easy to set up a time lapse on your phone, and you just get a couple of these little stands. You plug your phone into it, and it makes it so much easier to be like, oh, I guess I'll just record this versus like, I can't get my phone to balance. Oh, there's the angle, all this stuff. Like, there's ways to do it. It really is important. Most people in the craft beer space that are looking to know what's going on at the breweries they love are using social media. They're not going 100%. To your website. They're using social media for it. And now you're getting into the younger generations. They're not reading it. They're watching videos on it. Like, videos are the new king. They have been for a while. Yes. It's not even new. They have been for like 5 years. But and beyond. Keep that in mind, right? There's great tools out there that you can use to make quick little videos. But end of the day, make it about you. Make it be fun. Try not to burn yourself out on it. Try not to overthink it. Have fun. Enjoy it.
That's right.
That's right.
The more raw, the better.
Be raw. Raw. Yeah, that is Lady Gaga like her steak.
Rah, 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 rah. That was my nasal impression. Sorry, lady.
Lady Gaga.
Gaga.
Oh, man, we're going to wait.